Greetings and God bless. So it just dawned on me. So, we're realizing that history is a lie and um, the deep state and Satan run everything, and they have been for decades, hundreds of years, millennia. But we have been taught, oh, obey authority, do this, do that, even though that very authority is looking who they can traffic, what child can they traffic, what woman can they traffic, what vulnerable man can they traffic, what government official can they traffic. Like that's what goes on. Like that's what school yearbooks are. It's a catalog for people to figure out who they want to traffic. This kind of thing, like in China, kids are harvested, they're taken out of, they go disappear. And anyway, and I mean, here we lose, like, there's 800,000 American children go missing. This was before 2020. This was before the border was opened, and all sorts of crazy, intense, greater criminal activity went on. So we had 800,000 American children as of 2019 go missing without a trace. Okay, that's 2019. Okay, we have all these cameras everywhere, we have mobile phones, but there's all these hidden tunnels. There's all these corrupt officials, that trusted agents of the public good, who are participating or turning a blind eye to human trafficking and crime and drug running and all that stuff. But anyways, we're told to be compliant. We're told to be obedient. We're told to respect authority. Why? Why, if all this evil is running everything? Why, if your teachers are evil, if your pastors are evil, if your churches are evil, your Catholic churches are doing human sacrifice, or, your government officials, your police are doing human sacrifice, and like, why are we like listening to our teachers, police, pastors? Because it's easier to control the population. If people are kind of socialized, obey this person with the uniform, obey this person inside the building of a school, like they have more authority than you with moral authority, right? But you have more moral authority, hopefully, if you're still watching this video. So, not that I'm saying make up your own rules, because authority comes from God, or authority comes from who created the situation. So, being that God created our situation, because God created existence, God is the designator of authority. He is the moral authority. And that's the problem with liberals, leftists, progressive, save the world kind of a people, because they have no moral authority. They have no authority. They're like, well, we have to sacrifice the earth for all human beings, and in the meantime, we're going to also destroy the earth because we're trying to sacrifice ourselves for the earth. I mean, that's the kind of perverted, hypocritical irony of liberals. They're like, oh, I got to get my solar panels and my electronic vehicle that's built on the child slave labor of children in Africa, but I've got to get my electronic vehicle that's not going to work in the wintertime. And, oh, well, I need to get this even crazier thing that's also built on exploited children in a third world country that I'm going to ignore. Like, that does not help. What works is what worked 100 years ago, internal combustion engine and oil and whatever else. I don't know all this technology. But anyways, yeah. So Satan, he uses, our good, ways against us, because he's like, well, you don't want to do anything wrong, because God will punish you and stuff like that. But what the globalists, who are Satanists, when they say that the injections save lives, the lives they're talking about are their own. When they say eating bugs is good for you, the people that it's good for is themselves. If you're eating bugs and they get to eat the filet mignon, because they're not going to stop eating the filet mignon. They're not stopping riding their 400 private jets to Davos in Switzerland, right? But progressive liberals were like, no, this is how it's got to be. For some reason, Greta has to have like 8 private planes or something like that. So, yeah, so don't be a blind, obedient follower, because so-called authority are not the so-called trusted agents of the public good. And if you just have been looking at headlines and clicking on articles that trusted officials are reporting to, and websites are offering the information, you'll see that the idyllic, naive narrative that we have been told is greatly mistaken, and you have to use your own discernment. And that's hopefully you have some. So anyways, I just want to put that point out there. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we should just do the whatever the trusted agents of the public good, so-called trusted agents of the public good, tell us to? Has that worked out? Like in the recent, few years, would you say that's worked out? Are you pleased with the results? Are you confident? I'm not. So anyways, just wanted to put that out there, and thanks for watching.